So the other day in class, I asked my students a question. So every time we open up Circle in class, there's an opportunity where I'll pose a question like, what are you grateful for? Or what do you want to create in 2026? What's your word of the year? So that everybody has a voice in the class. And this class, I was like, I don't want that. We need some meat. We need some depth. So I asked, how are you really doing? Not the canned answer, not the I'm good. I'm fine. Everything is fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Everything is fine. What? How are you really doing? It is wonderful to hear people move out of the mask and not worry about if someone's going to judge them or anything like that. Just authentically moving into how are you really doing? And the way I teach my classes is we're not speaking from a place of whiny victim. He did this to me, and it remind no. When they talk, when we talk, we come from authentic power. You can have your power intact and still have stuff going on in your life. You absolutely can. It doesn't have to take over everything. So listening to these women talk about what they were really, really feeling, I mean, deep, and stand in their power like a warrior and not bypass what's really going on is spiritual, in my opinion, spiritual leadership and emotional mastery. So I'm going to ask you, I know you can't talk to me, but I'm going to ask you. You could write me an email. I'd love that. But I'm going to ask you, how are you really doing? Get past the mask. Also, not going into whiny victim. They did this to me. This happened to me when I was a kid, and it reminds me of this. I'm triggered. I mean, it's okay to be triggered. I'm not saying it's the way you say it, right? It's not about it. We know what victim to victor looks like. Victim to victor, victim to victory. So drop it and drop in, not in blame, not in shame. How do you really feel? What is really authentically going on with you? If you want to pause the video, you're welcome, and then come back. Just take a moment and feel into that. So what's really going on with me, if I think about it, I talked about this like the last video, I think. I was clockwork with doing videos and sharing my experience with you in the hopes that it may support you. Like everything that I do is through the lens that I want nothing more for you than for you to be in your divine power. Period. So I share what's going on with me because I'm hoping that it will show you that you can go through things and still be in power. You can have experiences and still be in power. And any spiritual person or leader or whatever you want to call it that pretends that their life is perfect, they're full of shit. I would run faster than anybody that was like, now they have stuff going on, but here's that question: are they walking their talk, and are they being authentic? And as we go into 2026, there's going to be my encouragement to you, and then I'm going to come back to you how I'm really doing, is to really work with people, follow people that are truly authentic. The guides are showing that come in 2026, there's going to be some false light leaders, more than we've ever seen. False light meaning they're not of the real light. Spiritual narcissism, fake. You all know about how I gave a lot of money to someone a few years back that was not authentic, taking money from women that really wanted to better their business and make an impact. But we're going to start seeing, I learned so much from that. wowie, wowie, zowie. It was so hard, so hard. But that just to be on the lookout and really feel and ask yourself, does this person feel authentic to me? Does this person resonate with me? Okay. So how back to how I'm really doing. So I was doing these videos on clockwork. And like I haven't done one in like 3 or 4 weeks. And it's like I don't even like I was like told you in the last video, I said this. I don't like, I'm like, what do I say? I've never had that challenge or problem. So I'm sitting here thinking about what I was going to talk about, like, and the Octorians came in. I've done a few channelings with them. Like, I think I have 3 of them out there right now. I love to channel, but I've not shared it that much with people. And the Octorians were knocking on my spiritual door and like my psyche and say, we would like to come in and we have a message. So I was like, well, maybe I'm supposed to channel the Octorians, and they do want me to do it more. So I merged with them, and I merged with them right now. And it was like, oh, this is what we're supposed to talk about. We're supposed to talk about the false light and what is really, really going on with you. And what's really going on with me is there's so much going on that I want to touch and talk about. But then there's not either. So the Arcturians are showing, I'm just going to share with you what's coming through. We all know there's so much going on in the world. There has been, and there is going to continue being. It's just the way it is. But they want us to they want to encourage us to see it as 2 separate things. Your life, what you create in your day-to-day life, your relationships, like your movie, basically. This is your movie, your play, your movie. And out there is a movie that's being played out. And the whole world is watching it. And the Palladians are not the Arcturians. Think of the out there that you're watching. It's a movie. There are actors, there are actresses, that people are playing parts. And in your life, you're the lead actor or actress. But to begin so that we can stop giving power to the outside forces out there, which people do so much. It's so painful to watch, and really bring all of that in and bring it all back to you so that you can create the movie or play that you really want to create and play. Does not mean to hide your head in the sand. It just means to be selective, curious, and not entangled in it energetically. So back to the really, I think I'm really wanting to feel into what is absolutely authentic for me to talk about, what's real, and what's going to support you. So I've been in a little bit of a transition with it. That's the truth of being able to share with you on here. And I'm also feeling that it gets to be more, the Arcturians want to collaborate and speak through me. And I get to, I get to help have them do that because I've been resisting it. And like just being able to see everything so clearly. So the next video, I'll do a full channel. They're happy about that. But I'm going to leave you with this. How are you really feeling? Again, how are you really feeling? And the message from the Arcturians and from my guides is this year, create authentic connections with people, yourself, and really be careful out there as the false light prophets are going to start ramping up. Your body always knows if you're a yes, and your body always knows if you're a no. Your energy field is precious, and so is mine. We get to decide who we let in and who we don't let in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope this is the best year of your life and that it just keeps getting better and better and better. My name is Beth Osmer, and I will see you on the next video.